Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan here. And today Jordan said I'm going to talk about me having bad impulses. You know, like when something doesn't work right and then you get mad. And then you think to yourself, oh, if I just hit it or give it a tap, you think it would solve the issue. Like, I'm not going to go all crazy or anything in this video. But I am going to give you examples of like things that if they don't work right, how I might go by dealing with them. But just note, this is the mock thing. It's not a real thing. Let's say this mouse don't work. I might go, stupid mouse, and then throw it. And that's not a good move. And the next thing you know, the door of the apartment opens up, the battery goes flying, and in a good scene. Okay? I guess you could say that's definitely not a good thing. And I could give you like another example, even though it might not have to be a electronic or appliance. It could just be the fact the straw ain't working right. Oh, come on, you stupid straw, boing. Yeah, well, if you throw a straw around, it's not as bad as throwing some electronic or appliance around, or hitting an electronic or appliance or something. Like, that'd be like, but yeah, that's still throwing something around, I guess. And then Jade, my younger sister, tells me I had bad impulse or something. I don't know exactly what they call it, but they might call it bad impulse something. But the point is, they might call it passive aggressive disorder, where you act like everything's okay, but really it's not. But I guess that may be different from those, maybe people who have both of those, but I don't know. Usually when you're passive aggressive, usually means you act like everything's okay, it's not, and then one day you act out. Bad impulse means you don't think your choice is true, and you act on the first choice that comes into your head. It's not real. Like, I can give you another example of how something might be like. Let's say the track force LG phone don't work right. I might say, stupid phone, next thing you know, I throw it. Let's say the back flies out, the battery flies out like it always does. Because you all know how the back's put on cheaply for some reason. I might go, stupid phone, and then you use your imagination to imagine what happens next. And then Jade, my younger sister, knows, Jordan, you're not right hitting things, okay? Slamming things, hitting things, throwing things doesn't improve the situation, it makes it worse. And you gotta stop doing that. You got bad impulse. Well, maybe you're right about that, me not thinking the situation through before I think it through. But not too many people might think it's easy, but it ain't. I get angry when things don't work out right, but hitting them or throwing them doesn't work. It doesn't really approve it. Now maybe you might get lucky every once in a while, and you do something and nothing happens. Then you do something and something does happen. Now people who apparently people who don't act out on bad impulses, they may assume that the person in question doesn't think the situation through, and that's probably true. So basically, my new little thing is, something goes wrong, I get myself out of the situation. If I can't fix it, then I eliminate myself from it. In other words, I don't ease and use that option. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not an expert in bad impulse, even though I give in to bad impulses. Some might say that bad impulse ain't getting to a bad impulse, and passive aggressive are related. Well, passive aggressive would imply that you act like everything's okay and you keep your anger inside and one day you let it out. Bad impulse implies you don't think the situation through, and the first thought that pops in your head is what you go for. So if it's like hit something or throw something, that's what you're going to do. But I will tell you in this video that no. See, this was just a mock. The mouse is fine. This was also a mock. This is also fine too, just in case you think I actually did throw those two things in a video, and then you just didn't hear the crash sound. So that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.